business in the city of Danbury. I get there's always one region in specifically that people are critical of how difficult it is to keep business open or to open a business, and we've talked about this with Mark Boughton in the past. What is it about Main Street? It seems that there is a struggle on Main Street and sort of the surrounding blocks where there's just a frustration that people seem to have about opening business and keeping business open there. Do you have any? Is there something to that?
You know, I think it's a phenomenon. I'm really not entirely sure what it is. I hear people say, "Oh, well, when you open the mall, you kill downtown," and
people, by the way, got to get over that. That happened a lot. Okay, that's done.
Right. Absolutely. And we hear about so many different things downtown. There's so many exciting things going on. We got a great city center that works with their businesses. They're all they all can be a member of that board, and they all can participate and give their input in on how they see city center developing. And, when I became a councilman 18 years ago, we had just received a long study that was done that said, look, the way you're going to save downtown is by bringing in market rate housing. And you have to have people downtown to want to go downtown. And so, I remember when we did the Kennedy Flats project, and, I had friends, very good, dear, close friends who said to me, you'll never rent 15 units out of that building. That building will stand as a big, empty structure. No one will ever rent in it. And, we luckily had the vision and didn't see it that way. And, the building's at full occupancy with a waiting list. And, we now have the project going on across the street, the old News Times site, and there's some other exciting developments that are happening downtown that are going to bring some more market rate housing downtown. And I think that's the start to this. I think that when you have the people there, businesses will come because people down there will use those businesses, and they want to sort of do it, in a local, area. Plus, we're working on that train spur directly to New York City out of Danbury. That study's happening right now, and we're excited about the prospects of that. That will completely change downtown Danbury.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's a great point. You watch any of these lifestyle stupid shows where everybody eats kale and wears weird hats, and they live in these super progressive cities. Everybody talks about the same thing, right? I want to live in a walkable community. So if you put more residents in the downtown area, it's just going to feed into the businesses themselves. When I lived up in New Milford, we lived, right down the road from Bank Street. I could walk to the coffee shop. I loved that. It's a great feeling. And then, I think New Milford has a similar problem, is there's not enough residences right there in that area. But that's a great point. Right.
And I think, we just put the RFPs out last week for the first set of sidewalks that are going to be done downtown, DeLay Street, National Place. All that area is going to be going out to construction in the springtime, and we're following through with that sidewalk program to redo the sidewalks downtown just to make it more walkable. And it's a great step. These are all great steps, and sooner or later you put enough of the ingredients in, and you bake a cake.
That's right, or a gumbo,
or a gumbo, whatever your preference is. I
gumbo
like
cake.
Just look at me. You can tell I like cake. So
that News Times project, we've been hearing about that for a while. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's going to be a pool there, right?
Yeah.
I believe I heard there's going to be a pool on the roof.
Yes, that's right. I got to roof pool it. I'm going to be down there with my pool noodles, whether I live there or not. I've got to find a friend that lives there.
You can't just go there and go to the pool.
You can't show up with your 50 kids. You don't live here.
You could just tell them that you know the mayor.
That's it.
There you go.
Don't you know?
Talk to Joe. He knows me. That's right.